Okay, today we're going to read a big book about the rainforest. We're going to start off with a poem by Bobby Katz. Fruits clunk to the forest floor. Raindrops pitter-patter. Parrots squawk and termites bore. Monkeys chitter-chatter. Mosquitoes whine and bats squeak. Boas hiss and branches creak. Beetles click and tree sloths munch. Someone's always having lunch. We're going to start off with a story about the rainforest called Alive with Color. The rainforest is a thick green tangle of trees and plants. But look closer into this dark and secret world, and you will find colors that dazzle and surprise. This eyelash viper is as bright as sunshine. It uses its color to catch food. Small birds are drawn to the flash of color in the shadowy forest, but when they go to investigate, lop. While the colors of some animals call, "Come closer," the colors of other animals say, "Stay away." This poison dart frog is small enough to fit on a quarter, but its bold color keeps the frog safe by warning enemies that its skin is poisonous. A tiny postman butterfly stops to sip nectar from a flower with petals that blaze as bright as its red wings. Like the frog, the butterfly's color tells birds, "Don't eat me, I don't taste good." A crab spider, white as a snowflake, plays hide and seek on a flower. The spider can change from white to yellow to match a flower. This makes it hard for enemies to spot. It also helps the spider sneak up on insects to eat. Have you ever seen a monkey as orange as an apricot? There are many kinds of monkeys in the forest. This golden lion tamarind's color lets other tamarinds know it's part of their family. Toucans wear a rainbow on their bills. Each bird's bill is a little different in its coloring and pattern. This helps toucans tell each other apart. It also adds to the brilliant collage of colors that brightens the dark forest. Okay. And here it says, layers of life. The rainforest has different layers, just like a tall building has different floors. What animals do you see in each layer? So first we're going to talk about the layers, and then we'll look at the animals. Okay. So at the very top, up here we have the emergent layer. Trees as tall as skyscrapers poke through the top of the forest. Where the top of most of the trees is, that's called the canopy. Treetops form a leafy green roof over the forest below, shutting out most light. And here we have the understory. Young trees and shrubs grow in the dark shade of taller trees. And the forest floor. Moss and dead leaves form a thick carpet in the darkest and wettest part of the forest. And we'll look a little bit closer. We'll start at the forest floor. And that's a tamandua, an armadillo, iguana, the tree porcupine, the jaguar, the hummingbird, the keel-billed toucan, the macaw. Here we have morpho butterflies. Make sure you can see all of them. And there's the coatimundi. And up here at the canopy, we have the fruit bat, the anaconda, the kinkajou. Up here at the emergent layer, we have a harpy eagle. And we'll go down here to the understory. We have the spider monkey, the three-toed sloth, the cock of the rock, the crocodile, the ornate wood turtle. Oops, you can't see them. Hold on. The ornate wood turtle. Let's go back to the crocodile and the tapir. And now we have a story. This is a folktale from Brazil, retold by Nancy Van Laan and pictures by Rick Brown. Near the deep black waters of a dark, cool river, tiny, tiny monkeys jabber in the sun. They swing wee over here. They swing wee over there. They sing jibba jabba jabba as they jump and run. Jump jabba jabba jabba, run jabba jabba jabba, tiny tiny monkeys having fun. When the sun goes down and it's time to rest, they cry, "Oh, oh, oh," as the rain draws near. Comes the rain, plinka, plinka. Comes the wind, woya, woya. Cold, tiny monkeys huddle in fear. Tiny, tiny monkeys soaked to the bone chatter to each other, "Let's build a home." But when the next day dawns, out comes the sun and they sing jibba jabba as they jump and run. Oops, we did that page already. There we go. Then one monkey says, "Let's gather wood." "Yes, yes," says another, "we really should." "But first we must eat," the other monkeys say. So they munch, 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 and they play, play, play. Then night falls again when the sun goes down, and they shiver all together as the rain starts to pound. Says each wet monkey in its thorny, thorny bed, "We should have built a house, just like we said." But what do you think they do the next day? Do they build a warm house? Or do they eat and play? They jump jabba jabba, they run jabba jabba, and no work none ever, ever gets done. So what do you think is going to happen when night comes? Cold, shivery monkeys. Okay, here's a story about Max. Max to the rescue. "What's the matter, Max?" "It says here that 50 acres of rainforest are cut down every minute." "Yeah, but we need the forests." "So what? We don't live there." "What are you doing?" "I'm going to sell cookies to raise money to help save the rainforest." What good is selling a few cookies? You're just one small cat. How can you help? And he's saying, hey, don't eat those. Do you think Sam is right? Why are the rainforests important? What can people do to help protect them? Okay, so you can read some more about the rainforests if you like, but I can tell you that the rainforests are important, and that would be something that you could do that might be fun, is to go on line with a grown-up and learn more about the rainforest. And our last page here, it says Rainforest Riddles. And let's see, up here we have an anteater, a pitcher plant. Remember we read about those in Plants That Eat Animals. A jaguar, an orchid, which we also saw in our reading books, and a monkey, a red Uakari monkey. Find the picture that matches or that answers each riddle. High in the trees, I screech and shout. My bright red face makes me stand out. Oh, and down here I missed the Amazonian katydid. We learned about those too, how they rub their wings together. All right, which one has a red face and would screech and shout in a tree? The monkey. Number 2, I catch insects in my cup. Although I'm a plant, I eat them up. It's a pitcher plant. Number 3, if you do not look closely at me, you might think I'm a leaf on a tree. I hope you guessed the katydid. Number 4, with my sticky tongue and long snout, I poke into nests and pull ants out. Yep, it's the anteater. And number 5, a blaze of color among green trees. I provide food for butterflies and bees. And it's the orchid. And number 6, on silent padded feet I prowl. Watch me pounce, hear me growl. And you're right, that's the jaguar. I hope you liked our story about the rainforest. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.